Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Factorio Seablock, where, okay, for a second there I thought I was out of power, and I was like, no way that I'm out of power right now. I saw the red dot right there, and I was a little bit worried, but welcome back. I've actually set up a little tiny bit of automation here that isn't exactly the greatest, because this always stops whenever it has too much, always stops whenever it has too much stone in there. So this has just been piling up. I need to do something about that, and I'm actually going to do, since I have automation, this, which is throwing just a little bit of stone towards sand. And with sand, I'll be able to actually expand out, and it's gonna be great. And in hindsight, I maybe should have kind of split this up more, which I still might do, honestly. I don't know yet. I don't know, because then I have to break the. Why is that not going in here? Oh, I'd have to break these two, which have fuel in them already, and I don't want to waste fuel. I don't know, man. I don't know. Things are things are tough. So, but yeah, we're gonna set up some chests. Maybe get two more. That way these can start storing things as well. It's very important that we start putting all of these things into chests so we can start building up a backlog. That'll get put into there. That's pretty nice. It hasn't made enough. Is it 10 to 1? It's actually 10 to 1. That's kind of rough. But, I mean, hey, it's what we have to deal with. Why is this not going in here? Because this isn't going in here because I didn't put the inserters right here. That would help. That would help. All right, well, anyways, we got the actual copper and iron setup actually flowing right now. So this is 100% automated now. I don't have to do anything except just sit here and wait and do a little bit of research off to the side. And in fact, I might be able to actually automate the research too if I really wanted to. I'm not going to, but some food for thought. We are working towards making wood processing. That way we can get the better green algae set up. That way we can actually go into this way to make charcoal stuffs, which is what we make from here. This will make this carbon dioxide easier, which we need. I just messed up. Which we need to make the green algae, as you can see right there. Right now, we actually have to use the, what is it? The wood pellets? Yeah, we have to use wood pellets for carbon dioxide. Not exactly what we're looking for right now, but once we get to charcoal, we'll be able to actually, fully automate our power and then set up some pretty nice expansions. But for now, we just have to sit here and watch all this stuff get made. Anything going on here? Nope. Cool. I also set up a second electrolyzer. So, pretty alright. It's just, a really long waiting game to start off with. But we do have infinite resources off of our slag. And I have just water, even. So yeah, I will talk to you guys whenever I get some more stuff set up. You guys wouldn't believe this, but all of that waiting, it's been about 15 minutes, I'd say. Enough for me to be able to expand this, accidentally shoot this. This is going to get on my nerves so much, seeing that this health bar is right there. But, I've expanded on this just a tiny bit. And all of that for 12 iron, and I believe it was 10 copper. Yeah, not that much. And 2 landfill. we're going to be waiting quite a bit, honestly, and we're still not done with this. Of course, this is going to get a little bit better. I reorganized this because I realized that I kind of suck at building things and actually, made it to where I couldn't line this up. It used to be on this column right here, and as you can see, I need to have this go to right here in order for this to be able to connect to all of this, This will be one big line down here at some point. At some point. But yeah, right now I'm just having to sit here and cry because, hey, yeah, I have to wait on all of this to produce all the slag that I need. I don't know how much slag this makes per second. It makes 0.25 slag per second for each of these. So we're making 0.75 slag per second. Can I actually see that? Uh, we are definitely not making 60 slag per minute. That would mean that we would have to make 1 per second. So we're realistically making, yeah, 48 per second, or 48 per minute, which isn't really that much, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'd prefer to make a lot more, but I honestly just can't right now. I do want the valves as well. That way we can make sure that, this doesn't overflow back for whatever reason. I know that's a possibility. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here and wait a little bit more and hope that, we can do things. Oh, I'm actually out of fuel here. That's pretty nice. Thank you, game. Oh, and just as I finished that, we actually completed wood processing too, which means we can actually make charcoal now, which is a lot more efficient than using the wood pellets. Because each one of these, if I'm not mistaken, each one of these is worth 40, so in total we get 20, right? Yeah, we get 20 megajoules off of one of them, or one craft of them, and it takes 12 in order to produce. Each one of these produces one, so we're getting upwards of 8 extra megajoules for using that. Where let me do some more maths here. I want to figure out exactly how much this makes comparison because we have this. So each one of those is 4, which is 20 in total. Then I think we determined that, yeah, this is 16, so we're getting an extra 4 megajoules just by using this stuff right here. And I don't know, it takes 8 wood pellets in order to make 4 of these, so 2 of them actually, yeah, 2 of them, so we're getting an extra. Okay, my brain just like stopped for a second there. I have to think about this. So each wood brick is a total of 16, right? Essentially 16. And that turns into one of those turns into 5. So we get 4 out of them. So actually we're getting a lot more than 20 megajoules. We're getting 20 times 20. No, we're not getting 20. We're getting 20 times 4, which is 80 megajoules. Sorry, I had to math all of that out. But let me go back. It's right here. So yeah, I think that's right. So essentially 12 turns into 2. We need. Okay, I'm not gonna do this on screen. I'd much rather like to do this while I'm not. Yeah, look at that. Just all of this talking, and I get just what, like 4 things. It's rough times. And we got 1 landfill, guys. Slowly gonna start expanding on our island. Look at that. So much land growth. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and stop talking and actually work towards making green algae. Or at least that's the goal. Oh, I actually just realized I'm gonna be here like on my own for quite some time because if we want to, is this a okay? These are the valves and stuff. So hey, ignore me, off on a tangent. So yeah, this cost 50 red science. I don't have 50 red science, and I'm probably not gonna have 50 red science for a while now. So it looks like we're just sitting here and waiting until I can actually get all of the stuff I need in order to make this. Oh my god, why? Why me? This takes forever. Oh, I also forgot. Charcoal isn't as far as it goes. There's actually carbon as well. So, yeah, I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't know if that doesn't make much more, right? At least in terms of like power. I don't know, man. I don't want to think about it. I'm already like brain dead right now. So let's just start up green algae and hope that I can start doing the green algae production, which actually looks like I'll be able to do because I have 20 science, or at least 20 science working. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Oh no, 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 low power. Okay, please tell me I don't have no. This is why I didn't want to expand upon this. I can actually like get rid of this though at some point, which I need to do that anyways to get rid of that. Which I could have just like let it not. Eh, don't worry about it. I'm actually just gonna get rid of that so this one isn't producing anything anymore. And then hopefully that's not enough to save my power. Okay, that's enough to save my power for now. It would seem. Maybe why does that really use that much power? I have no idea. I think it's really whenever these start running the liquefier and stuff. But yeah, all right. Already running into power issues, and this is all that I have right now. It's not even that much, honestly. Okay, so let's think about where I'm wanting to put this. I primarily want to put it right here, and it's looking like that's actually the best spot to try to expand to. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think I can really expand out this way that much. This way, I have all of this room right here that I can expand out to. This one's a little more constricted because there's this one, that one. It's actually like more like this, whereas I can at least go out to right here, down, over, and then up. I want to keep a rectangle shape, that is. So I think expanding off to the left right now is a pretty good idea. Might have to get some of these trees. I don't know if I really want them. It's not exactly that useful, but I think that gives me wood pellets. I don't even know what I would get from wood. Like wood's so useful normally, but what can I mean, I can make cellulose fiber out of it. Is there like anything better I can make out of it? I can make wooden boards, but can't make that right now. Yeah, really the only thing I can make is wooden boards, and that's green science, yeah. Not useful to me right now. But yeah, what about cellulose pulp? I mean, all right, what about cellulose pulp? Cellulose fiber. I saw pulp up there. What about cellulose fiber? I mean, like that's just like the normal stuff. I make it hand. I can make it 2 with 4, 10 to 5. So that's a 1/2. This is a 2 ratio. But getting wood is kind of a pain, honestly. But that's not the point that I'm trying to make here. So let me go before I make it a tangent again. So I'm trying to expand out to here. I think like just this amount of area is good enough for me because what I want to do is set up enough balancing to have these things, the algae farms, as you can see that are running right here, that I need to go collect actually. Forgot I need to collect that. I also disabled one of these. I don't remember if I had mentioned that, but hey, if I did, then yeah. I also set up some of this charcoal to be set up and made. But yeah, we actually want to get carbon too. I think I mentioned that we want carbon, but carbon's going to be really good. We can't make the pellets, but pellets are going to be really good later on. But going off on a tangent again. So what I'm wanting to do is set up my algae farm right here. And I've done the math. I've been kind of thinking about, oh man, now it's all over the place. So look up green algae. We actually make two, or we take 2 seconds to make the 5 of the cellulose fiber. That doesn't matter, but it takes 10 algae every 2 seconds. So if we look into the recipe for this, we're making it every 15 seconds. So if you do the math, it essentially turns it into 5 to 3. So yeah, I'm not gonna bore you with any more numbers. But yeah, whenever I have enough landfill, which I don't think I've mentioned this, I have just a little bit of landfill going on right here. It's siphoning off the sand, or siphoning off the rocks to make sands, and which kind of hurts our science production over here, but I don't really care. I want land. That is the most important part, because if I don't get land, I can't make power, and if I can't make power, then I can't use all of this bad stuff over here. If I can't use these bad boys, then I can't make enough landfill to make more power, and it's just a cycle, right? So that's the thing about exponential growth, though. Like, you first start off and you're making absolutely nothing. You can only use 5 of these at a time, and then you're just slowly making all of the blocks that you need. Then you build out. So hopefully we get to the build out point, and heck yeah, get all that stuff going. Look at that, slowly but surely, slowly but surely. Okay, so let me run down what all has happened so far. So, we are essentially, I hit Alt Tab my bad, had to pause my music, but I kind of tore down this a little bit. I wanted to actually set this liquefier just straight up to the crystallizer, but then I thought to myself, you know what? I actually want to have it set up like so. Just bop really quick. It doesn't really matter, because all of these are going to just take every last drop of this stone here. And it's going to be like that until I have sufficient power to, actually manage the base. But right now, I have it set up to almost be fully automatable. And actually, makes me curious. So I need it. All right, so in order for me to have this set up properly, I can actually have these like this, and I'm going to show you something that you can do. This is just completely like off the rails of what I was going to explain. You can actually set up your inserters to pick up at a 90-degree angle. So this will be making the sphalerite and other stuff for me, no problem here. And I'll actually just have them like insert into one centralized chest here. That way it's a lot easier for me to manage, which I actually need a few more inserters that I'll make. I'm actually running quite low on the basic circuit boards. The free ones are kind of becoming not as free anymore. But I do like how this is set up. This is starting to look pretty good. Yeah. So this should just start, building up again on its own. What did I have over here? I had the blue one over here, the light blue one over here. Clicked the wrong thing. Whoops. And since I have charcoal, I can throw in 9 charcoal there and 9 charcoal there. And I'll get rid of one of those. That way this slowly starts seeping in more stuff again. Actually, I forgot to mention landfill. Where are you at? Right here. Nope. Landfill. Cool. So I have been slowly expanding. I have this much area already. I filled in a little bit of this right here as well. So we are looking pretty good. The whole process, this is gonna be moved eventually. I think I might move this as well. In hindsight, putting this right here was kind of bad, but it is what it is. So I'm actually trying to expand this just barely far enough out. That way I can have all 5 of them set up. Not exactly happening right now, but the way that this is going to work is I know from what I remember, it was 2 inserters were needed in order to keep up with how much algae you make. So I have 2 inserters coming out from this. I'm gonna have them come out from both sides. That way it balances on itself and is a little more compressed. I don't know if 1 inserter right here is gonna be enough for these, but just it's an inserter. You can just add more whenever. And same thing right here. I don't know if that'll be. I mean, that should be enough in order to keep up with the demand here. Takes. I mean, actually, I don't know. No idea. So this is gonna come down, and I don't know if I want to balance it to some degree. I'm actually thinking that I want 5 separate chains coming down because I kind of like how this is set up, honestly. Uh, but yeah, I'll have 5 separate lines. I might balance them together. I don't know yet. I kind of suck at balancing, so honestly, I might just like smack a couple of splitters on them and call it good, and then run it down into 2 chains. And then I also figured out that if I'm going to have all of these, so 5 times 3, if I'm going to have 15, then I'm going to need 8 things making the wood pellets down here, and then I should only need 1 making the wood blocks, and then I'll put that onto a different thing. It'll go through, it'll get smelted, those will go through and get turned into this right here, the carbon, which I'll hopefully have, and then some of those will also get turned into the carbon dioxide, I should say. The carbon dioxide is most important, so that'll be in the front. And then after that, all of the carbon, what's it called? This carbon, yeah, not the charcoal, the carbon will come back to the smelters and be the power for the smelters, and it'll also be the power for the base, which we will actually use these things, the boilers and steam engines. I will make 2 of those right now, or at least get it set up. So the way that these work is pretty simple. If you've never played Factorio before, you just smack that down. This thing takes in water and takes fuel. That actually makes steam, and these, when you put these down, so it is 1 of this, because it makes 60 per second. This consumes at 30 per second, so 30 times 2 is 60. So you could put on 2 of these. I think there's like Mark IIs and stuff like that, if I remember. Let's look at like boiler. Oh yeah, boiler. Wait, there's like boiler 5. Wait, what? This is actually, it makes the same amount of but it consumes more. Does that mean that it just makes things faster? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, you have the it's called, I forgot what this is called, the steam engine. Of course. Yeah, we have better steam engines that we can make into the future. I guess it's just like the max output. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm a little flustered on that. But yeah, all you do is you smack in some water and some burnable fuels, which is this is what this is going to be making, and then you get power. Yeah, it's just all a matter having to wait now. This isn't really making too much. Actually, you know what? I've come to learn that the power production just fluctuates a lot. I don't know why it just like randomly dips down to be limited at 1.8, but I know sometimes it does. That's just something that I'll have to deal with. But yeah, we are going to be set up here soon. At least that's what I'm hoping. Oh, that's why the energy is constantly fluctuating everywhere. It's because these have an energy capacity. I was kind of thinking that it may have had like some sort of internal buffer, but eh. So I'll break that off for now. It seems to be running fine with 5 of these right now. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and just by putting in a little bit of green algae into here, we can figure out that this actually is more than enough to, or at least one of these is more than enough to keep up with this. So it's pretty good. And actually, and now that I think about it, doing some balancing would, like, I would need to do balancing. Yeah, I need to do some sort of balancing. I really don't want to, but I mean, that's what I got to do, I guess. Okay, hear me out. I actually did a little bit of thinking about this. Rather than having to load balance and, set up an elaborate system of doing splitters and underground belts and, using all my resources, how about I just set it to 4? And you know what? Just to make it even better, how about I make it the 2 incoming lines that I want, and then this one comes like that. This one goes on this side, and then this one will be similar to that in that it comes on the right side. So it's already pre-balanced. And each individual side is being supplied on its own. And then this one will be similar, where it has like that, and then a line. I can't show you, but, just stick with me here. Stick with me. Right. Let's go right here. So we have this going like that, and it does the same exact thing. It's magnificent. But yeah, so all of that aside, I do like the fact that I was willing to compromise with myself. I really wanted 5, that way I could actually balance it out. But doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to do that. I'm still going to keep the 8 there at the very bottom, just in case, I actually want to expand to 5 in the future, which means I'll actually have to load balance. But it also leaves quite a bit of room down here for me to work with. And right now, I'll just throw this, and then I'll throw down the 4 on this side for crafting the first set of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty great. Pretty great indeed. Alright, I'm slowly making progress. Here is what has happened so far. So I've added in the 4 right here. I'm going to add in another 4 right where this crusher is. This is eventually going to get moved, by the way. I've mentioned that before, I think, but just in case I didn't, this is going to get moved. We're going to have another set of these assembly machines on this side. Whenever I get this full transport belt going, we don't have to worry about that too much right now, because this should keep up with these 2 lines right here. And I think this one should keep up with all 8. My math was right. And all this is going to be doing is making the wood bricks. And a typical thing in Factorio that you do is typically you have your actual ingredients that you're going to smelt coming in from one direction, and then you have your actual smelting material, like coal, for example, in normal Factorio's case, coming from the other side. So that way you have the same thing, or you have both of them on one belt, and you don't have to worry about that. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with right now. Maybe, yeah, this should be all right. Set up 4 for now, I guess. I don't think it matters too much. I'm gonna have it set up to be, it's just like how my other setup is, just like that. I really like bunching them together rather than spacing them out. I don't know why. It's just my personal preference on it. Also, I'm starting to run out of materials, as I mentioned before, but It's getting really spooky now. I really hope that I'll be able to get this done in the normal amount of research. All right, it looks like this is the initial jump start to a degree question mark. I don't know yet, man. Actually, I might have this siphon off. Like put a liquefier like right here. Or actually, I could put it like right here and then just have it siphon off this direction. That way, this is like straight up only making mineralized water for this, which is pretty great. Oh man, it's getting dark. Sorry guys. I need to really start making these lights for you. That way, you're able to actually see things. Which I think I researched optics, didn't I? No, I didn't. I'm being a little selfish here. Sorry. That's besides the point. But check this out. Oh, wait. Whoops. Carbon. Charcoal. Okay. So this is making carbon dioxide. And once I connect that, that starts pumping. And this is officially making green algae. So that's pretty great, I would say. All we need to do is hook up. I'm out of conveyor belts. All we need to do is hook that up, and this should start flowing into here, and we have almost a complete loop. The almost is because I have to set up this still. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. So I'll set that up like so. Maybe. I don't know, that kind of looks gross. I think, yeah. I'm gonna back this up just a tiny bit. Back this up to right here. And then I should have clicked and dragged. And then this can be somewhere, actually. Like, I need this. I need a lot of stuff. So, this boiler. Alright, so the boiler. No, I don't know what to do. I need to have a dedicated boiler for this, I think. So, definitely want to have this set up. Like, I guess right here works. So then I'm going to have a conveyor belt going this way. And then this will also like split and feed into here. So this is getting set up to where it's like, you know, for sure infinite right here. This hasn't done anything because that hasn't done anything. Why isn't this? Oh, because I don't have an inserter. That would explain things. Cool. So this line is going to be for the bricks. Not bad. That's going to just put those in there. Those are going to be pretty useless for the time being. They're going to get down here, and that's when I start making charcoal again. And this isn't going to put... Actually, no, that's going to put more charcoal in it. So it's going to be a slow start to all of this, I think. A pretty slow start. But we'll eventually have enough algae like in the bank to have all of our power sorted out here. So I definitely need to make another boiler. Where are we going here with this? Can I even make a boiler? I can, just barely. Wow. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Give myself a little bit of that. So yeah, we can put that right there. This steam engine, I'll put like this. I actually want to space out the boilers by one. No real reason. man. I really have to have it like that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll put that right there. I don't know if that's 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I put on this boiler. No. Now I put on that boiler. And then this goes right here, just like so. Then that should essentially be ready to go. That links up all the water. That shouldn't be much of an issue right now. Do I have my offshore dealio? Yep. Cool. Set that right there. And this just needs a little bit of power. I'll put in a little bit of charcoal to get it started. Wait, I just realized. Okay, well, at least I have underground pipes. Or underground belts. Wait, it doesn't go right there. It goes right here. Move this down one more. Just one. Be pretty good. Does this have any... It does have water in it, but it doesn't have steam. Like, I want to have the underground pipes right here. Is this making carbon? That is making carbon. Yes. Give me one of these. And there we go. We have our carbon finally. That's a breath of fresh air. So yeah, this will obviously consume first. That's waiting on mineralized water. Yeah, we need to set up something to permanently have mineralized water here. And I will actually, once I finish this off, call the episode there. I actually need to put more fuel in there. But once I finish this off, I think I'll call the episode there because, yeah, we made a lot of progress. I mean, like, a lot of progress. I set this up right here. Delete that, and that can go right there. Perfect. You can have that right there. Yeah. So, can I set this up a little bit better? No, that's as good as it's going to get. Okay, I'll take it. So we just need to have this make mineralized water. And I need an inserter. I need to have power right here. And I need to have that just constant. Well, now I need water. And it never ends, does it? Go like that. Take these. Put that like so. And boom. We have mineral water. This is going to hopefully be able to start producing a bunch of algae. Because this is like already out of everything. This is setting up the belt. And you know, just realized this isn't going to work. I actually need to set this up like this and have a belt like this. Okay. And I left a little bit of extra room here just in case I have to like load balance. I think I might set something up to be right there. Not quite sure yet. Yeah, now we have carbon that we can just instantly throw into these. That into there. Throw half of that into there and half of that into there. Whoop. Carbon. Cool. So yeah, now look at that. We have all of the charcoal pellets going in. So, this is running quite a bit long, so I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Shadow, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.